Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for watching this video today guys. If you are new here, please do not forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel below and support the movement. Thank you so much guys. Again, today's video I will be talking about a cheap university in France, alright? I want to talk about some cheap courses or universities in France that you can apply for, alright? I want to draw your attention to the fact that there is a possibility for you to study in France for less than 300 euros, alright? Yes, it is possible to study a degree program or a course in France, a 2 years course or a master's degree program or bachelor's in France for 250 euros. Yes, it is possible. First of all, let me make you understand that France is also one of those destinations where a lot of international students, not just from Cameroon or Nigeria, are also running there because of the cheap nature of the tuition fee, flexible universities, high-ranked universities, and of course, cost of living. Yes, cost of living in France is not that huge compared to the United Kingdom, America, Canada, and all the rest like Australia, all right? So a lot of international students are looking for opportunities to move to France, but it looks like many of us, we still don't know how to navigate and get these materials done. Now, I am here today to bring you information from one of those schools in France, all right, that you can apply to and of course successfully move to France. Now, you should understand that to apply for a program in any French university, there are requirements you need to meet. Like, for example, you need to have like your high school certificate attested in case you want to move to France, all right? In this case, I would suggest that if you have your documents and they are not attested, try to attest them at the level of the Ministry of Education, Foreign Affairs, and the French Embassy before you apply for a program. It doesn't mean that if you do not apply, if you don't attest them, you may not get admissions. No, that is not what I'm saying. But attesting them shows that you are serious and of course put you in a better position to get the admissions faster than someone who didn't do that, okay? Now, if you must study in France, high school documents are needed if you want to study a bachelor's degree program, all right? That is basic requirements for you to study in France. And bear into your mind that, or keep into consideration that France is a country where they do two masters, masters 1 and masters 2, okay? So if you are moving to France, know that you either study in French or you either study in English. But most of the times, all the videos I will be talking about on this YouTube channel are videos where you can study in English only, okay? You don't need the French language, and of course, you probably do not need a graduate records examination, which is the GRE or the GMAT exam, all right? Because it's one of the requirements to study in France alongside your high school certificates. Now, if you want to apply for a master's degree, no more a bachelor's degree this time, you need to show your academic transcripts also attested, all right? For example, those coming from the University of Boya, always make sure that your transcript has the register's sealed or signatures on it, all right? That is how it can be termed attested, all right? So if you do not do this, it may not be good. But if you have the chance, go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the French Embassy in Bastos, Yaoundé. Not really in Bastos anyway. It is before you even reach Ngwaikele area for those in Cameroon. All right, we all know it. If you don't know, you can ask. Go there and attest your documents or legalize them, then make your work easy. Now, the other documents you need to study in France is the proficiency in English language. Like I said, most programs that will be taught in English will always ask you to show proof that you have written the ielts exam or the TOEFL exam. The other document you need is your CV and a motivation letter. CV is a curriculum vitae, which is something that most of us, we always have, all right? We must have a CV. We always have it. Or let me say, a CV should not be lacking in our archives because in case something arises, you just take it and edit and you submit, all right? So you need a CV, you need a motivation letter as well. And of course, you need a portfolio. In case you have been asked to write a portfolio, you can provide that as well, all right? So these are the basic documents you need in order to study in France. Now, how do you go about checking the universities? I will be talking about a university here. If you see me looking down here, know that I'm looking at my jotter. And again, make sure as soon as you finish watching this video, go to the description box, click the links. I will put the links that will take you directly from here to the application stage or the programs that are taught in English. I will not put the names of general universities in France because there are a lot of schools in France like the University of Grenoble, the University of Nantes, the University of Bordeaux, University of Paris, and a lot in other French cities, okay? So I will be talking about the Université Grenoble apps today. All right, I will put it somewhere so you can see, because my pronunciation may not be that good. All right, this university has a program that you can study, and not just a program here. Before I move further to the other details, remember that I said there are various degree programs. All right, now I didn't mention civil engineering. If I did, I forgot. Please remember, there is also civil engineering, where you have courses under like applied mechanics, all right, construction, geomechanics, hydraulic and civil engineering second year. Then you also have computer sciences with various courses under like cyber security, corporate computer networks, communication engineering, and data science. You also have management in corporate management and administration. This is another program with its own various courses like applied corporation management below. I talked about masters in earth and planetary environment already. All right, let's talk about masters in electronics, electrical energy, and automation, which has more than 6 different courses like electrical engineering and control systems 1, 2, and 3. Various courses that are distributed beneath the programs. Now you also have masters in finance. Then you also have masters in health engineering. All right, you also have masters in industrial engineering. All these programs have various courses that are subdivided beneath them. All right, then you also have masters in marketing and sales. We also have masters in material science and engineering, where you have biorefinery and biomaterials. This is something I studied during my my master's degree. I had a course that had to do with biomaterials. All right, then you also have masters in nanosciences or nanotechnologies, of course, masters in physics, where you have this and all the rest. All right, so basically this university has a lot of programs. So you are now the one to decide where you want to apply to, or decide where you want to move to. Now let's go gradually, taking the course one after, or the program one after the other, and breaking it down so we can understand how the tuition fee functions. Now at the University of Grenoble, is it Grenoble Alps in France? All right, yes, I'll put it down here so you can see. My pronunciation is not the best, like I said. There are various programs. All right, for example, there are fields of studies like biology, physics, chemistry, microbiology, neuroscience, and all the rest. All right, now if you decide to study a particular course, understand that you are going to be paying 200 euros plus and not more than 300. All right, for example, let's take biology so I can explain well so you understand what I'm talking about. If you take a course like biology, masters in biology at this particular university, you will realize that the program, all right, the biology program offers the following courses. You have things like molecular biology, microbiology, structural biology, physiology, epidemiology, biology and marketing techniques, science, trade and this, and physiology, epigenetics, differentiation, and so many courses, all right, under the biology field. Now, what you need to know is that when a program, for example, the biology program, under the biology program, you have how the courses are going to be presented, all right? You also have the access conditions, and of course, you have contacts to reach the course advisor or the supervisor still on the same website. If you look on the extreme right-hand corner, you are going to find the tuition expensive. As of 2021, this particular course, Masters in Biology, was 243 euros plus a CVEC fee of 92 euros. That is all for the course, and the course is taught in English and French, all right, at the Grenoble University. So that is what you should understand, all right, because most of the courses are different. For example, now let me take another course so you should understand, guys. I will put everything in the video description box so you can understand. Let me take another program like chemistry. Where is chemistry? Chemistry is also broken down into chemistry first year, chem techco second year, chem for life science second year, polymers and advanced technology. These are the various courses under the chemistry program, all right, at this particular university, where you can study in France for 243 euros. Now, if you look at the extreme right hand corner again of your screen, you are going to realize that the fee is 243 plus 92 euros for the CVEC tax. All right, so that is what you should know. But if you like to study a particular course, all right, you can choose, for example, organic synthesis under chemistry. Let's take organic synthesis under chemistry to see. You will also see the presentation and the goals after you finish doing this course. What are going to be your goals? You also have how the program is going to be distributed, and of course the registration and scholarship. It is now left for you to click registration and scholarship to know how you are going to apply for the course. All right. Then the minimum requirement for this course is a baccalaureate, which is 4 years, and the course is 1 year program. So these are some of the basic things you need to know about some courses in France and how the tuition fee is distributed, guys. Then let's take another course or another program. Let's say program, not course this time. We are going program by program. Let's take Earth and Planetary Science now. All right, I want to go to Earth and Planetary and Environmental Science so you understand what I'm talking about. All these, I will link them in the video description box, guys. And if you check under Earth Sciences, this is actually something I did for my bachelor's degree back then in Cameroon. You will realize that the tuition fee as of 2020-2021 was 243 euros. All right. Then the course is taught in English and French, and the duration is 2 years. Minimum requirement is baccalaureate 3+ years. Remember, in France, you can study Masters 1 and Masters 2. So that is what, and the presentation on how the course will be presented is here. All right. Then you also have practical details and partnership details and all poly schools or partner schools as well. But what I want you to pay attention to here is the various courses offered under this particular program. You have Earth Sciences, you have Geodynamics, you have Geophysics, georigs and hydro resources, all the rest. You can now choose which one you want to apply for, which you will be directed to the program, to the course website. All right. Or if you choose a particular course, it is going to take you directly to the course website or the university where you are going to apply. Remember, during the application you have to upload all your documents. I insist on attested documents because it is going to help you. Reference letters are going to be very good, but remember, who recommends you matters a lot. So you have to pay attention to all these details so that you do not get mixed up. Remember, still on this website, there are other courses you can study in France, all right, for maybe 3,000 euros. But there are courses here. If you check very well, take your time to check, you will realize that most of the courses don't go above 250 euros. That is the advantage of studies in France. But remember, when you get admissions, it is not done. You need to look for accommodation, all right? And accommodation in France is not really that stable, but the money is not going to be huge like accommodation in Sweden and UK, okay? Then you also need to apply for a visa. Applying for the visa is not a problem. There is French embassy all over Africa. So you should check which one is in your home country. Remember, you may need a tuberculosis test. Of course, you will need that. Remember again that you may need some certain, remember that you may need some certain additional documents like insurance to add to your documents you want to apply for the visa, okay? Because it is not always advisable to go to the embassy where your documents are not all in order. All right, please make sure you follow this video very well and share to a friend who is in need. All right, just click the share button. It is going to be moving. All right, thank you so much, guys, for understanding. Until we meet again in another video.